And out come the two teams ready for this first potential knockout in this tournament. We finished the group stages for Transportes. They finished the third in their group, Group D, set back by 2 losses in their opening games by Bayonne of France and the eventual team who topped the group, Ortega Twins. Got a lot to say about them, but for now let's focus on Transportes, the team who are playing today. Only scored 1 goal in their group stage out of the 2 games they played, whilst conceding 9, so fairly leaky at the back. Transportes. Their opposition for this game, Selexion, future Hermes. They finished second in their group, Group C. A win and a draw for them. A win versus Kidalice, who eventually finished bottom of the group, and a draw versus first place, which was Adidas All-Stars. As I say, for Transportes, Herpagon, only the 1 goal, and it came from their number 10, Sergio Lopez Cuesta, and 5 goals for Alejandro Jimenez Herrero of Selexion, who are playing in that red kit on your left. Transportes in the blue and white strip. A whole host of names behind Herrero for Selexion on 1 goal, but he is the clear defining bagsman for Selexion. Big important game for both of these teams. A loss would see them exit the tournament. However, a win would see them play the winner of Group A, Submarino CF, as Transportes look to move down the left hand side. Down under contact wins the free kick, says the referee. And a cheap one to give away. These fairly big pitches, so set pieces maybe not as dangerous as they could be on 5-a-side. This is 7s, of course. Transportes kind of wasteful from that set piece and rolls its way all the way back to their own keeper, who boots it long and gives Selexion the ball back once again. As I was saying, the winner of this game playing Submarino CF, a team from where this tournament is being held in Spain. They finished top of Group A with a win and a draw, and picking up 6 goal difference along the way. Not as dominant as other teams so far in the group stage, Submarino, but managed to see themselves through. And of course they will play the winner of this game, as I say. So all eyes on this for both teams now. Transportes looking to pick up their first result of the tournament so far. As I say, the 2 losses for them for this game means a switch in form is necessary. Selexion lets the shot fly, rebounds back to a supporting man, goes back to the back line. Early chance for both teams, one from a set piece, one from open play for either side. Selexion having the majority of the ball in these early stages. As they do now. Plenty of options, but it almost rolls out, kept in on the far side. Now it goes long, looking for the man in the box. He picks it up. He's one-on-one with the keeper. He's got a square option. It's blocked off the line. It's a brilliant block there from Transportes. And Selection, big opportunity early on. And Transportes hanging on for their dear life. As now they pick up the ball once again in the middle of the park. Looks for the switch option. There's no one there. Once again, gifting back Selection the ball with a throw in on the far side, as they did for their only chance of the game from the set piece early on. And patient with their play. The team in, I said red to begin with, but it's either black or maroon, I'm not quite sure. As now they shape up from a shot from distance. And the keeper gets a touch on it. And it will be a corner on this near side for Selection. Good early start from them. Could argue they should be 1-0 up after heroics on the goal line from Transportes as they headed the corner away. Referee just halting the play shortly as Transportes player is down in the box. But he's on his feet, so it should be okay to continue the game. The ball now gets rolling again. Transportes with it. There's a high press being deployed by Selection. Trying not to allow Transportes out, but they've been allowed out. And Selection win it back in the centre of the park, and now there's numbers in transition as they let off the early shot before it's cleared away by Transportes. Once again, loose ball though, picked up by Selection. Something we're seeing fairly often in this game, picking up the loose ball. Transportes driving through the centre. It's great physicality and wins this team a free kick in their own half. Let's take on 2, 3, 4 of the Selection players. The number 11 for Transportes driving his team out of defence. And now they could be on the front foot for first time in this game. A long ball looking for a runner into the box, meets the hands of the goalkeeper. Now moving down the right hand side. And it gets back into him. It's another good save from the Transportes keeper. He looks to be hurt. And once again a short stoppage as the referee just checks on the goalkeeper for Transportes, who have put up a good defensive fight so far in this game. Not offering too much going forward, but certainly putting their bodies on the line and making sure the ball doesn't find the back of their own net, because they've won it back now in the centre of the pitch. Only one option forward and it's found. Can't give it back to his teammate though. Will be a throw-in on the far side. And they need to start making a mark in the game, the team in blue and white. A Selection looking to hit them on the break. Referee calls it back. Almost a slight step up there from the Transportes centre back. Referee just calls for a drop ball. Nice footwork to free himself of his man. As now he lets the shot fly for Transportes. Caught it slightly wrong. Loops over the bar. Selection restart play with the goal kick. And it looks to be substitution preparing himself. Plenty of space down the left-hand side. They're creeping into the centre. Selexion now moving out to the right-hand side. Back into the centre, frees himself with his man. Down the right. And it's good defending from Transporters, not allowing them into the box, and eventually able to put it behind for a throw-in. The corner, sorry. Transporters definitely calling for a throw-in, but referee says corner. Goes to the back post, not able to be taken down efficiently. Has to square up his man. Now takes it to the byline, and it will be a free kick for the sliding challenge, I believe. Good early action in this one. Plenty of threat from Selexion. And if you had to say which team will find themselves 1-0 up early on into this game, you'd have to say Selexion. Transporters not getting men forward enough, often enough, as again threatening the goal of Transporters. Headed away. Dangerous situation. And another one, as this time it hits the back of the net. And Selexion find themselves 1 goal up. And as I was saying, they are probably the team who will get the opener of the game and do exactly that. They've put themselves in the driving seat of this tie, and in the driving seat to see themselves through to the next knockout round against Submarino CF. Plenty of time left in the game though. The Transporters are looking at a 3rd loss and their last game of the tournament, if this is the way the game goes. Bit of miscommunication there from Selexion. Pushing the ball back to Transporters. Referee says no handball. They move down the left-hand side. Good footwork there from the number 10. Ball goes out of play. And the captain comes over to take the throw. Options in the box. Instead elects to go backwards to his number 17. Gives it back to his captain. Rolls out for a throw. Selexion on this near side. Plenty of movement ahead of him. Goes backwards instead. And we're seeing that back 3 often deployed for Selexion, but they've lost out there, and Transporters won the ball back and won a free kick in the process. Slightly sloppy from the back line of Selexion, and that's what Transporters need to capitalise on. Where they're giving away the ball, you need to be testing the keeper, you need to be testing the back line a lot more. You might be able to do just that from this free kick. It is the number 21 stood over it, leaves it for his teammate, receives it, looks to fire it. Referee has to duck as it rolls out for a throw in on that far side. Once again, Transporters with the set plays, maybe not as clinical or effective as they could be. Long ball, clipped down to the right hand side. Options in the box. Comes in. Now on the other side of the pitch, the number 10 looking to cut inside. Finds an option, nice dummy, but not on the same wavelength as his teammate. And Transporters moving the ball a lot better than they were in the opening 10 minutes. And since the goal, they have seemed to kick into gear, which is exactly what you want from their perspective. Definitely growing into the game, but it's not ideal being a goal down in such an important game as this. As now Selexion have another chance. Referee calls for a free kick in the Transporters box, which they've taken quickly, maybe looking to catch out Selexion. Just a trailing arm there. Catches to number 6 of Selexion. Play continues. Referee, I think, is stopping the game to check on the player's health. Switched out to the right hand side. You can see the difference in build-up between the two teams, as Transporters often deploying the back 2, whereas Selexion opting for a back 3 in build-up. Back 2 potentially more risky, but it does offer more options forward, direct. Whereas Selexion, I'm sure, are happy to play the possession game and wait for Transporters to come to them. They have the ball now. Clipped into the edge of the box, nice football. Out for a corner on the far side.
Thank you.
Plenty of early action here on pitch 1, or pitch A, sorry. As the corner comes backwards, short one. Now the shot is let fly. It's driven at the near post, but it's wide. It's gone underneath the netting, so goalkeeper needing another ball. Has now got it, and we can restart play. Options forward. Uses the closest one. Number 10 for Transporter, seeing a lot of the ball down the left-hand side. Let's see what the creative spark for this team. We've seen them drive through the defence and take on a couple of players. Nothing doing so far, and that is well wide from Selexion. They were gifted the space though by Transporters with the option to shoot from range. But now they move down the right hand side, the team in blue and white. The lovely run. He just overcommits himself, slides into the challenge. It was a great run up until that point, just lost the ball. Bit of a heavy touch. Went in for the 50-50 in the sliding challenge and can't do that. Free kick for Selexion. As they break the lines, lovely pass into space. Leave the opponents guessing to whether they're playing an urgent or a patient game. Is now the ball came into the path of the number 7 in the box. He had a one-on-one with the keeper, very close range. Keeper did extremely well though for Transporters. Now they kick it out of play and Selexion have a throw on this near side. And the number 10 once again for Transporters. One-on-one now with the defender, goes down under contact and wins the free kick. Defender receives a yellow card. Wow, once again, charging at the defence, causing issues, is Sergio Lopez Cuesta, the number 10. As I say, he is the only one to hit the back of the net for Transporters so far in this tournament. And you can see why. He's a real threat down the left-hand side. And I'm not sure Selection know how to cope with him. Like I say, we've seen him on a number of occasions breaking the lines, finding himself pockets of space to charge at the opposition box. Nothing doing yet for Transportes though. As now the free kick comes in, good save. Was straight at him, but he had to adjust quickly. The man in between the sticks for Selection. An awkward one, but he done well with it. Now Selection pick it up once again in the centre of the park. Misplaced pass. Transportes go slightly direct with the throw, looking for an option down the line. Goes out for an opposition throw. Cycled to the back line. Once again, the 3-back for the team in red as they look for options beyond them. Good high press though from Lopez Cuesta. The ball eventually finds its way through. Just couldn't latch onto the loose ball, but if he had, could have been one-on-one with the keeper. And Selection looking dangerous once again. Just about to hit 20 minutes in this game. And Selection definitely the dominant team so far in this first half, but Transportes, despite a weak start, definitely haven't looked the worst team by far. Had threat on the Selection goal. Just needing to find that final product. And there is the half-time whistle. Selection find themselves 1 goal up at the break. It's been a good performance from them, and Transportes will have to find something in the second half if they want a chance of going through to the next knockout round.
Chicos, las dos bandas, si lanzamos arriba a Dani, porque si arriba nos tenemos que cerrar para intentar que él juegue, porque si él está solo, la calle no puede. ¿Qué decía el árbitro? Aquí. ¿Qué decía el árbitro aquí?
and the teams back out for the second half. And on the other pitch, on the far side of your screen, there's been plenty of action. 7 goals in that one, as the team of Romania, specifically of Cluj, find themselves 6-1 up and booking their place in the knockout rounds against the winners of all the groups. But the focus here on pitch A. First half saw a strong performance from Selexion, which found them find a goal about midway through the first half. But for Transportes, they grew into the game massively and looked to be threatening, especially through their number 10, Sergio Lopez Cuesta. And the switch of sides means, of course, Transportes shooting to the right and Selection shooting to the left. As they pick it up, here is Cuesta, who frees himself with his man, but forced backwards. Once again, good defending from Selection. Something we've seen from both teams is a decent standard of defending. There's a clip ball down the line. Rolls out for throw-in for Selection. And they've gone long, intercepted by the back line of Transportes. Misplaced pass from them, gifting back the ball. Long throw from Selection. They move it out to the right hand side. Play goes down under contact. Just regaining himself to his feet, but Transportes win it back. And now they're charging forward with numbers. It's 4v4. Once again, forced backwards. Resilience from the defence of either team. Now direct ball finds the feet of the target man out to the right hand side now. Good feet to find himself a yard of space. Selection clear, and Transportes can't get hold of it, so there's a throw in on the near side. Now they're charging through the centre. Selection options to the left, uses one of them, cutting onto his right foot. Plays it out to the right hand side. There's plenty of options in and around the box. There's now rebounds off the woodwork, I believe, and dangerous defensive header out for a corner for Selection. And another heart in mouth moment for Transportes. As once again they're able to clear off the line. Putting everything in this game are the team in blue and white. And they're able to regain it just outside their own box though. Plenty of pressure from Selection. Good footwork, but he still finds himself in a tricky situation, able to play out of it. Brilliant play from Transportes, and the ball long. Can't find any of his teammates. Gifted back to Selection, but it might have been the smart thing to do, considering the amount of pressure they were being put under the back line. It's nice football from Selection, moving it around, one-touch football nicely. Eventually cut out by Transportes, but immediately regained by Selection. We move it out to the right hand side. Ball into the box, rebounded back to the man. Goes all the way back to the keeper. Patient play from Selection, not urging the shot too early. But they've lost it, and now Cuesta can move through the centre of the pitch. It's his teammate on the right. Got options behind him, uses it, but cut out by Selection. Can't hold on to it. Throw in, goes backwards. Plenty of space there in the centre. Moves it out to the left hand side. There's movement from the target man beyond him. It's forced out to the right hand side. And there's the option. Transporters looking to move on the right hand side. Selection once again able to defend nicely. But they've won it back again, Transporters. End-to-end stuff. As they've lost out on the edge of the box. Both teams surrendering possession too often, you could say. Allowing the other team to pile pressure on. As now they moved on the right hand side into the box. Cleared by Selection. And Transporters desperately looking for an equaliser in this one. No nonsense clearance. Still in play though. And now Selection can move through the centre. Nice ball. Intercepted by the keeper. Just a slight yard off of that ball and they could have been in. But now Transporters could be in. Plenty of numbers back for Selection. Defend well once again. And Transporters not looking like a team who's only scored one goal so far this tournament. They've been plenty threatening going forward. Bit of skill, loses out to his marker though, and now Transporters can move on the right hand side. Sliding challenge. And a late one at that. It's a free kick for Transporters, and they might be slightly lucky there because I don't think the ball from the winger was going to find anyone. The centre of him. Yeah, it's just a clumsy challenge from the number 4 of Selection. And once again, another set piece for Transporters. 3 free kicks for them so far in this game. I don't think Selection have had one. So they're leaving plenty on the challenges, the team in red, as it's clipped into the far post. But a free kick, says the referee. And it was a close one, an awkward one for the keeper. Dealt with it well and won a free kick. Direct ball forced back to the back line of Selection, who now go long. They're not being able to hold on to it recently in this game. Whether it's a loose first touch or just a poor pass. Selection needing to grow back into this game, find themselves with a spell of possession as they can now. About 10 minutes left in the game as Transporters win a free kick, and they'll be desperately seeking a goal. And as the game goes on and on and on, they'll get more and more desperate. It's been a quiet second half in terms of goals for both pitches. There's only one being scored. on pitch B, which sees the team of Romania boost their lead to 7-1. As I say, only around 10 minutes left in this second half, and it will be 10 minutes left potentially for one of these two teams in the tournament. Transportes, ball in the centre, options out to his right, uses one of them. No options forward. Now there is. He's found a teammate. Questa in space, can't free himself of his marker, and the keeper picks up the loose ball in his long throw, finds the feet of his teammate who could have been one-on-one with the keeper, and he is now. He's done brilliantly there, the number 6. For Selexion, Javier Hernandez Robles. One of the players who scored a goal already for Selexion, one of 4 names to score just 1 goal. Did extremely well to adapt and get his shot away, but couldn't trouble the goalkeeper enough. And the number 7 closing the ball down, almost wins it there. The number 7, Alejandro Jimenez Herrero, the man who has scored 5 goals for Selection so far in this tournament and must be up there for top goal scorer. However, one thing I can say is the next game on this pitch, I'll tell you later. I don't think he's top goal scorer purely because of something related to the team playing on this pitch in the next game, but his focus here is Selection find themselves one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Herrero can't put his effort on target. The usual clinical finisher, as I say, 5 goals for him. Can't even put his effort on target there. Slightly poor from the number 7. Could have potentially wrapped up the game there. Of course, we've seen plenty of late goals in big important moments in 5-a-side mini football. I'm sure the drama is just as high in the 7s, as now Transportes look to lift that ball into the box, and certainly too much power and too much height on that cross. There will be a throw-in on that far side. He's under pressure there on the back line. Herrero picks it up in the centre of the pitch. Looks for the direct option, and Transportes immediately deploying the high press, but he's done well to play around it. Now it's moved out to the left hand side. Back square, can they get a shot away and test the keeper? They can, and it's found the back of the net. The number 14, Daniel Chamorro Sajia, doubles his goal tally for the tournament. The captain leading by example. 2 goals for him so far. Adjusts his sock before planting it in the bottom corner. And doubling the score as well for his team with roughly 5 minutes to go in the game. And Transporters need something, need a spark, need a bit of magic. If they want any chance of progression. They're charging down the left-hand side. They've almost won it back higher once again. Selection. The Transporters doing well to defend. That's not their key issue at the moment. Their key issue is how can they get forward? How can they attack the goal of Selection? I said as the game goes on and time runs out, of course, Transporters will get more and more desperate. But now going 2 down. It must be. They need a goal. As Cuesta goes down under contact and wins his team a free kick. And a yellow card is brandished, I believe, for the captain, Shamola Sadia. And is he being asked to leave the field of play? Or he's being substituted, sorry. And the free kick should now be ready to be taken. And it is lifted. Good block in the wall there. Now they're moving it around the edge of the box. Selection pick it up and now space down the left hand side for them to move forward. And the keeper claims it nicely. They need to get forward. Transporters. And deflection can't find its way into the path, but he's done well to get around his marker and eventually get onto the end of it. And a misplaced pass. It's poor from Transporters. And they look to be exiting the tournament with 3 losses and only 1 goal to their name. Once again, they haven't been able to find the back of the net despite being fairly dangerous when going forward. Now they can move forward down the left-hand side. Let's go central. And intercepted by Selection. As time is running out. And they're just playing the patient game. Not taking the game to Transporters. They don't want to take any risks. They're not necessary. But it's lovely play to find themselves in the box, but a goal is not necessary, as I say, and I'm sure this one will go all the way back, as it does. And it's just keep ball and see the rest of the half out, the rest of the game out, and run down the clock for Selection. As now they do let a shot fly well over. It's never going to really trouble the keeper. Maybe slightly silly there from Caballero. And Transportes have the ball once again. Cuesta moves it out to the right hand side. Selection with it in the centre of the park now to the left hand side on the edge of the box. Late back. And now, are they going to let the shot fly? He's taken it around a number of players. It's a great save in the end by the goalkeeper. Brilliant run from the number 11 as it now rebounds back and fired over. Great run from Vicente Alonso. But there is the full-time whistle on pitch B, sorry. I thought it was on this one, my bad. But there's definitely not a lot of time left in this game as Transportes look to move down the left-hand side. It's one at the back by Selection. And there is the full-time whistle on pitch A. Selection 2-0 up. A lead from the first half, which was doubled by the number 14, the captain, Daniel Chamorro Saja. Means they see themselves play Submarino CF in the next knockout round, but for Transportes, disappointing campaign. Only one goal scored by Lopez Cuesta. 3 losses and out of this tournament. Next up on pitch A is Confiteria Avatus versus Bodeas Trova Pinos Altas.
Coge la basura y ya se agua. Vale, perfecto. ¿Hay sitios o no?
Hay un sitio que está dentro del banquillo, se llama... No lo localizo.
No, me ha llevado uno por delante y me ha pegado unos hombre, me duele la vista. Vale, vale.
¿Qué está ahí? Que lo intento localizar. Vale, vayamos. Tienen que jugar una liga oficial de la Asociación Española de Fútbol y ganar la plata. El campeonato de España o a través de cada liga oficial tiene derecho a una plaza. Luego él decide la Asociación Española de Fútbol. Sí, claro, son todos amateurs. Se llama bueno, tienen para el hotel. Están a mi izquierda, estoy en el centro, donde las cámaras yo. El chico alto que está en agua ahora pasillo.
When I hear it drumming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the
Y aquí no tengo ninguno. 1, 2, 3, tienen que haber 4 o 5. 3, que hay uno en la bolsa, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vale, en la bolsa 5. ¿En la bolsa? Ah, vale, ahí más. Esos son los nuevos, que hay para jugar. Esos son para jugar. Y esos viejos que te los den para guardar ahí. Vale, bola, por favor.
Vale, ¿estos hay que guardarlos? ¿En la bolsa o en la bolsa y sacar los otros?
Los nuevos saco.
¿Es lo que dije en la reunión?
Vale, vale.
Tiene que haber una bolsa ahí.
Ahí los
Hay
nuevos.
que guardar los otros, mirad a ver dónde están.
Sí, 2.
Ahí están. Y esto al final del partido, acuérdate de guardarlos también, ¿vale?
¡Vamos, árbitro!
starter. Y estos echan los para atrás, ¿vale?
Con 3.
And both the teams taken to the pitch, led out by the referees for this game. Teams for this game: Confiteria Avatus. They are against Bodeas Tova Pinos Altas. Start with Avatus, who came second in Group B, a win and a loss. 3 points for them in the group. But every game they've been in has been fairly eventful. 11 goals they've scored so far in the tournament in just 2 games, but they've also conceded 13. Meaning they have a -2 goal difference, as I say, in Group B. Their win came against Dinamo Ghetto, and their loss against the dominant force of Hovelizak of Ukraine. And I've got a note about them. They topped Group B, of course, won both games with a +22 goal difference. They absolutely hammered Avatus and Dinamo Ghetto. So they look to be a real force in this tournament. Of course, they will be playing later on today. As for Avatus' opponents, Bodeas, they finished 3rd in Group A. 2 losses for them and a -8 goal difference. It's not been the start they would have dreamed of. And obviously their 2 losses coming against Submarino CF, who will be playing Selexion in the knockouts later on today. And their other loss came against ASC Jamina Cluj, who won their game 7-1 on pitch B earlier on. As for goal scorers, Bodegas are yet to score in the tournament so far. Conceded 8, haven't scored 1. It's not the stat that you like to see. As for Avatus, who are on the ball now, to try a bit of trickery. It's an early shot. An early chance there. Well dealt with. And as I say, for Avatus, there is a whole host of names on 2 goals for the tournament, including Ardura Garcia, Grana Garcia, and Conceição Alvarez. So all of them on 2 goals for the tournament. They've certainly scored quite a few this so far, and there is another one this time. The number 10 hitting the back of the net, piercing it, done ever so well to get it across the keeper, and puts Avatus 1-0 up early on in the game. Just about 2 minutes gone, and they're already 1 goal up. As I say, brilliant finish from the number 10, Alonso Garrido, and I believe that is his first for the tournament. The way he struck that, it looks like he's hit the back of the net on a number of occasions. An early advantage does go to Avatus in the black kit. Bodeas in the white. As I say, it's the 9th goal they've conceded so far, and it could be 10 now. Dealt with well. It's the 9th goal in the tournament that they've conceded unresponded. So yet to score in the tournament. It's not something you want placed on your name. Once again, trickery from the number 11. Seen plenty of it from him so far. Mayo Alvarez. The winner of this game will play Ortega Twins. They are a dominant force in Minifootball 5-a-side. Certainly won in 7s as well. In the 5s, they were 3rd placed in the Champions League in 2024. And just a couple of months ago, they played in the Champions League for this year's edition. They were knocked out in the first knockout round, but lost to the eventual champions, the Nova Vita of Romania. Real good side. But I'm excited to see Ortega Twins play. Got a number of characters who are so dominant on the ball, and you've got other players in there who are very technical. And they've had a good tournament so far. I believe they're flawless, Ortega Twins. And they will play, to say, the winner of this one. Bodeas will look to draw themselves level as early as possible. The longer you stay 1 goal behind, the more it affects you mentally, and you feel like you're desperate for a goal. The ball comes out here once again to the number 11, Alvarez. Can't keep that one in play. And it's taken quickly, and Bodeas can look to counter down the left-hand side. 1 back. And a free kick, says the referee. take out the clinical finish from Alonso Garrido. And this game in the opening 5 minutes has been fairly equal. Plenty of movement up and down the pitch. An end-to-end game as a shot comes in from distance. The power was taken off it from a deflection. Now clip ball around the left-hand side. Cut out by the Avatus goalkeeper. Now a shot comes in and it's another goal. And I believe it is Lopez Vasquez who finds the back of the net on this occasion. Another clinical finish, this time from a bit further distance, 5 or so yards outside the box. Brilliant finish from the number 28. Doubles the lead for Avatus. And here is another chance to make it 3. Well dealt with at the back there by Bodeas, but they're being exposed. Correction, sorry. Goal from Enrique Grana. As it appeared there on your screen. It was a brilliant finish from him. From distance to hit the back of the net in these small-sided goals is not easy. There is the goal scorer of the first for Avatus, one that broke the deadlock. Clips out to the left-hand side and looking to try and take it down the line. Referee thinks about the free kick, elects against it before it's put behind for a goal kick. For Bodeas, who need to grow into this game early. They've been set back by 2 goals. We're not even 10 minutes into the game. Definitely a difficult one to deal with. They've lost it once again. There's almost another opportunity there. Bodeas can move through the centre after picking out the ball. Now they put it on the left-hand side. Doesn't need the options behind him, but eventually loses it on the touchline. And now Avatus can move forward. Lovely footwork there from Conceição Alvarez, who loses out in the end and commits a foul. Maybe just slight frustration there from the man on 2 goals so far for the tournament. And they've lost it in the centre of the park, and now Bodeas can move down the right hand side. There's an option in the box, it's found. Couldn't get the shot off early enough. It rolls all the way back to the back line. Confirmation of a booking there for David Conceição for that silly foul he gave away. Just holding back his man. Not necessary, but now they can break. Avatus can't direct the effort on target. Will be goal kick for Bodeas. But they are certainly feeling the pressure early on in this game, the team in white. They've not found an answer to it so far. But they might pull one back here as the ball is pulled back. It's cut out by the defender, and keeper lapped onto the loose ball, went long, and it is a free kick in there for Avatus. Or throw-in, sorry. Halfway up the pitch. Another throw-in, this time much more advanced. Attempted to be taken down the line. He's done ever so well there to keep it in play for Avatus, but Bodeas won it back. And now they can move through the centre. Referee says advantage. And it is eventually won back by Avatus. And I don't think he's happy there, the number 9, for Bodeas. The referee had played advantage and gave him the benefit of the doubt. Can restart play here. Alvarez moves it into the centre. No options beyond the number 23. Lovely ball from him though, to find his teammate in space. Bodeas win it at the back, and now there's a counter on. A 3v2, and the shot comes in, well saved by the keeper for the second effort. Rebounded back to his feet, but it looped over the bar. Good effort there from the number 19 in an attempt to get his team back into the game. Again, just couldn't direct his effort on target. And Ibarro certainly having a number of opportunities for Bodeas, not being as clinical as his opponents of Avatus. I repeat once again, 2-0 up in this game, in which the winner will play Ortega Twins of Malaga. Now Bodeas looking to just have a decent spell of possession. No options beyond them, so just recycling it between the back 3 and the goalkeeper. Some good rotations, but too many numbers back. They need at least a couple men forward. There's one back by Avatus, who might let the shot fly. You don't. Bodeas win the ball back. Now it's being moved on the right hand side, and the shot comes in and it's off the post. And Avatus almost allowing Bodeas to get back into the game. Done extremely well. Did the number 12, Garcia Conde, to get the shot off and put it where he did, off the inside of the post. Again, not able to hit the back of the net, which has been the theme for Bodeas, who is still yet to score in the tournament after roughly 90 minutes of action, all in all. We saw the game before this on pitch 1. Transportes see themselves exit the tournament with only 1 goal to their name in the 3 games that they played. But Avatus, no stranger to a goal, and with the 2 they've scored in this game, means they have scored as many as they've conceded, which is 13. So 26 goals in 2 and a bit games for Avatus. They're certainly eventful games are the ones that Avatus takes part in. But now a free kick for Bodeas, blocked by the man in the wall and forced backwards to the goalkeeper. Garcia Conde moves it out to the right hand side. They lift the ball into the far post. There's never troubling the man in between the sticks for Avatus. He goes long, finds his target. Bodeas win it back though. Immediately give it away, and now Avatus have committed men forward, and they're going to have a chance here, and it's put into the back of the net. 3-0 the score, and a slightly clumsy finish, but they all count. Found himself in a great position, the number 20 Lopez Vasquez. And it means it's 3 for Avatus. And for Bodeas, looks more and more like they may be exiting this tournament. Do have the ball on the edge of the box here, and they have found the back of the net, and they're able to reduce the difference once again to 2 goals. And 2 goals in quick succession in either end. Jairo Lopez managing to hit the back of the net for Avatus, before immediately being pegged back by Bodeas. 3-1 the score. And the first goal for Bodeas. It gives them a bit of hope in this game. Maybe the momentum might drive them on. 2-goal deficit is not a large one in these small-sided games. And there is Juan Vaquero, the goal scorer for Bodeas. The number 8. Finally ending the goal drought. But now Avatus can move forward. There will be a shot from distance, and it's wide. Ajuda Garcia on 2 goals for the tournament, not able to trouble the goalkeeper with that effort though, as it just rolls past the post. We approach half time. Certainly been an eventful one, as we expected, as almost catching the keeper out there. Bodeas. But Avatus definitely been the dominant side, as again almost catching the keeper out, this time with a high press, but Avatus can counter, and they've got options central. Goes down under contact, asking for a free kick. No, says the referee, and that is the half-time whistle. And then to end, first half of the second game here today on pitch 1, which finds Avatus 2 goals up, with the score being 3-1.
Árbitro está sin botas, tiene tarjeta, ¿eh? Está sin botas reglamentarias. No, llevo aquí 8 horas, ¿qué quieres, Ya, aquí corro más. Me trae el agua, tío. Detalle. Dejé la botella y ponte ahí una foto. Vergüenza, venga.
Cuatro, dos de lejitos y dos más de cerca.
Vale, muchas gracias.
Señores.
¿El agua aquí te lo dejo?
Vamos a dejarla abajo y así.
Aquí no estorba, si quieres.
Aquí no.
Avatus taken back to the pitch, then followed by Bodeas. To say, an eventful half which saw Avatus 3-1 up at the break. And after a 5-minute intermission, we are ready to kick off once again. And it will be the last half of football in this tournament of one of these teams, who will face Ortega Twins, one of 4 teams to be flawless so far in this tournament. And Bodeas looking to pile on early pressure, well dealt with by Avatus, who also played one of the other 4 teams to be undefeated, Hovelazak of Ukraine. And Avatus with the corner early on in the second half. Which comes in looking for the man at the back post. Ignacio Garcia. So good they named him twice. Number 54 was there at the far post. Wasn't able to knock it in. But again, early pressure from Avatus. So keeper claims well. Drops it on his way down, put in, but referee had already called for a free kick on the goalkeeper. Direct ball finds its target and it's laid off. We put into the centre and it's almost found the back of the net yet. There was a scrappy one. Keeper couldn't get a hold of it and it was being shuttled out by the centre back. I believe it was Iglesias Campa, the number 7, who almost got a foot on it, almost got a toe to poke it into the back of the net. But it is a corner on this near side, once again for Avatus 2 early on in the second half. Again, not able to do anything from it. And on pitch 2, on the far side of your screen, it is 1-0 to Les Boipio de Bayern, a French team. But there's one again for Bodeas, who reduced the deficit to 1. And it's a real fight here from Bodeas to get themselves back into this game. They're not going down without a fight, and it's a lovely finish there on the volley from the number 5, Ramos Vidal. And this game is shaping up to be a real contest. Avatus looked to be the dominant force early in the game, but Bodeas clinical when they've been given the opportunity. Here is confirmation. Pablo Ramos Vidal, the scorer of the second for Bodeas, who let one fly again. An ambitious one from the number 5, maybe riding the adrenaline. He was never really going to trouble the man in between the sticks for Avatus. He looked to move down the right hand side, and it's a lovely ball there from Alonso Garrido, the man who opened the scoring in the game for Avatus. It was an early goal from him, about 5 minutes in, followed by a second around 8 minutes in, to put Avatus 2-0 up. And then it became a third after a goal from Jairo Lopez Vasquez. But Bodeas managed to get 2 back, one at the end of the first half and one immediately in this second half. And they're really putting up a fight in this game. The referee just calls for a free kick for Avatus. Slightly dangerous position this. Got plenty of options for the shot, for the pass. There'll be plenty of rotations, I'm sure. It's a 3-man wall for Bodeas. The shot comes in, well blocked by the wall. We've moved it out to the right hand side though and won a corner. They don't want to be too affected by the pressure put on them by Bodeas. And a goal here would be amazing, but shot is dragged wide from Hector Iglesias Campa. They're giving it away, Bodeas, in the box. Keeper latches onto it. Now, Bodeas had a chance to counter, instead elect to just play keep ball. A few conversations with the referee before it's dinked long. Well dealt with by Avatus. They were put under pressure, to be fair. They played around it nicely. Misplaced pass from the goalkeeper. Bodeas looking to move down the right hand side. Once again, good defending from Avatus. Out for a throw in. No nonsense there. Once again, from Avatus, another throw in. And the referee continuing to have conversations with some of the players on the pitch about an earlier decision. But the game must go on. Throw goes into the box. Keeper comes out. It's a bit of a rash one. Collides with the back of his own teammate's head. Who immediately comes off the pitch. All focus is on this corner for Bodeas. Referee just sorting out orders. I believe we should now be ready to restart play. A number of players running into the box and cleared by Avatus. Bodeas pick up the loose ball. It's an ambitious effort to get it back into the box and rolls out for a goal kick for the team in black. Confirmation of a booking there for Ignacio Garcia. Laid back and Bodeas can move forward now. There's a number of Avatus players surrounding them though, but it's lovely football. Get the shot away. Good save from the goalkeeper. And again, another misplaced pass from Avatus. They definitely are feeling the pressure from Bodeas, who have massively got themselves back into this game despite the odds. And now the corner's lifted into the box, punched away by the goalkeeper. A nice chop turn, and now he finds himself in space. He's going to let one go. Another good save and another corner for Bodeas. Avatus massively on the back foot here. And the corner's lifted into the far post. No one's there. Bit wasteful from Bodeas and gifting the ball back to the opposition to maybe calm the game down and lower the tempo. And there will be a number of changes for Avatus.
Venga, el balón, por favor.
¡No, Pablo! ¡No!
Venga, mi tiempo, vamos, por favor.
Toma.
Avatus with the throw in their own box, or in their own half, sorry. Goes long, picked up once again. Heavy touch down the line, looking to try and clip the ball into the box. Put behind for a corner. Now Avatus' turn to pile on the pressure as we come to the closing stages, the last 8 or so minutes of this tie.
Bola, por favor.
Goal kick for Bodeas. And a couple of changes as well to go along with it. Playing around the press nicely. And it does now go long. Head it back to the goalkeeper. Good defending there from Avatus once again. Despite the scoreline, we have seen some resilient defending from both teams. Bodeas letting a shot fly. Another save for the man in between the six. Kept along. Avatus now 1-on-1. Shuttled behind though by a Bodeas tracking defender. Maybe should have been a bit quicker with his decision there. Number 18, Pablo Diaz. And Bodeas can move down the left hand side now. Immediately hitting Avatus back. Cleared and out for a throw in on the far side. Throw is looped into the box and header from the defender. Just goes over the bar. It was a close one though. There will be a corner on the far side. It is Juan Garcia Conde. Goes over there to take it, lays it back to his teammate, drills it into the box, and the goal scorer of the first for Bodeas. Number 8, Juan Vaquero. Can't get his toe onto that one. Can't direct it goalwards to draw level. They've got the ball once again, this time with the keeper. A good press from Avatus means they win the ball back in the opposition half, and now they're moving down the right hand side into the box. There's option central, it's a well cut out there by the number 59 Ernesto de Navales, and behind for a corner on the far side. Much as Bodeas need a goal, they still need to be resilient at the back. If they concede now, you must think that the game could be slipping from their grasp. Good hold up play there from the striker. He lays it out to the right hand side. Cut out though by Bodeas. Avatus fairly wasteful there. Thinking the ball beyond the line of Bodeas. No striker there, no option. Dead behind for a goal kick, and it's now rebounded into the path of a Bodeas attacker before it's cleared. And now it's really end-to-end stuff here. You see Avatus losing the ball down one end, and immediately Bodeas hitting them on the counter as they have the ball now in the middle of the park. Lovely footwork, lovely solo run there from the number 19. It wins his team free kick as well. Jaime Vaquero. Did well to get past a number of players before eventually the referee called it back for a free kick. About 10 or so yards outside the box. And it is the man who won it, the free kick, Jaime Vaquero, who's standing over it. Only a two-man wall for Avatus. Being careful for the rotations, but I'm feeling a shot might come in here. As it does, and it's blocked and looped high into the sky, and there is the equaliser. Bodeas back into the game. I believe it was the number 6 there, or the number 8, sorry. It's a double for Juan Vaquero. Finds the back of the net again and levels the score for Bodeas, and the team who hadn't scored one coming into this game have found the back of the net 3 times and drawn the scores level late on. Probably only 2 or 3 minutes left in this game. There is confirmation. Juan Vaquero, the goal scorer, puts himself on 2 for the tournament. What an important 2 goals they were to open the scoring for Bodeas and make it 3-1 before his teammate was able to double Bodeas' tally. And then his equaliser just now has really thrown a spanner in the works for this game. And both teams would rather not go beyond full time. And the referee calls for a free kick, but a shot came in just after the whistle went and hit the back of the net. So slight protest there from Avatus as they have a free kick on the edge of the opposition box. And what drama as we enter the actual closing stages of this game. A goal now surely would mean progression through to the next knockout round. I believe the full-time whistle was gone on the other pitch, which leaves all attention on this one. Avatus with the free kick, lays it back wide. Goal kick for Bodeas, and they hang on at 3-3 after fighting their way back from 3-0 down. And is there a winner in this game, or will we see it go beyond 40 minutes? Last chances of this game. Bodeas doing ever so well to get themselves in this position. They just need to finish the job, as they've won it now in the centre of the park. And is this the last opportunity? And big block for Ignacio Garcia. He needs the captain over the throw. Number 10, Francisco Javier Anibado. Rolls behind for a goal kick, and there is the full-time whistle. Good fight from Bodeas after Avatus found themselves 3-0 up, and they let it slip. It must go. Can't go without saying that Avatus were 3-0 up at one point in this game, and they let that lead slip. Allowed a team who's not scored in the tournament so far to find the back of the net 3 times and draw the game level at 3-3 as the final whistle goes.
Señores, vamos.
Es el sorteo, ¿vale? Para allá, para allá. El sorteo para allá, que no marcamos. Ya sabéis, se elige como siempre. ¿Quién tirar o parar?
¿Portería primero?
¿Qué portería preferís? Arbi. ¿Se da igual? Esa. Arbi. Llevamos otro, que Arbi no tengo aquí. Seis jugadores que tiran aquí, el resto en el banquillo. Seis más el portero, el resto en el banquillo. Pablo. Vale, no, tienes que estar en el banquillo. Porteros conmigo, por favor. Porteros conmigo.
Partido capitán, 10.
Porteros. Porteros y Dani conmigo.
Vamos, Pablo.
And penalties it is. Bodeas fighting their way to get into this position. Just needing to finish the job now. And it looks like Avatus will be the first team to take the penalty kick. Number 2, Pablo Adura Garcia, the man standing over it. And he slots it into the bottom right. Keeper guesses the right way. And definitely gets a touch onto it, but not a strong enough hand to direct it away from the goal. Jaime Vaquero is going to take this one for Bodeas, looking to draw his team level in this shootout. Looks to be a left-footed one, and it goes in the same spot. Keeper goes the opposite direction. Cool, calm finish from the number 19 for Bodeas. And it's a penalty now for Avatus. He's put into the bottom left. Good finish by Pablo Diaz to put his team with the advantage once again. But here he is, the number 8, Juan Vaquero, who misses. All his hard efforts. I think this one's going to be retaken, says the referee. Goalkeeper stood off his line. I was about to say, Juan Vaquero, the man who dragged his team back into this game, missing the penalty, but he's allowed a retake. And he will take it. So 2 goals, the opener for Bodeas and the equaliser for the number 8 in normal time. What can he do in the penalties? There's another save. He was allowed a retake and it was saved once again. Juan Vaquero, same spot, same save, matched by the opposition goalkeeper. No arguments about that one. And up steps the number 9 for Avatus to seal the game. German Garcia Reyes, left-footed, slots it away. And after all of Bodegas' hard work to get themselves back level after being 3-0 down, Avatus capitalised from the spot and see themselves through to play Ortega Twins in the next stage of the knockouts.
Va por... No, ahora esto. ¿Pero esto dónde está? Ahora viene. ¿Dos para cada uno, has dicho? Sí. Espera, yo lo voy a dejar aquí.
Uno ganó Avatus.
Sí, 3-1 y ahora hola, Reyes. ¿Qué tal, David? Buenos días.
starting.
Yeah.
Come here now.
Two minutes we are starting.
Okay, we're training.
Buenos amigos.
Chicos, buenos días. Con alegría. Terminando el calentamiento estábamos. Buenos días con alegría. A ver, gracias.
Rápido, no sé.
Sí, ya.
We are starting in minutes.
Pepe. Ahora no, pasa lista ya. ¿Ves pasando lista?
Yo no le veo puesto a ninguno de los dos. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué han
No, esto aquí no.
¿Juegan con los viejos?
No.
Ah, digo, ¿por qué habéis guardado esto?
No, eso es para calentar.
Te los pongo yo, Marco, vete a hacer lo que tengas que hacer.
Sí, porque no va, tío.
Le dejamos el nuestro va. No lo pase. Yo estoy comunicado con este.
Coge un cable.
No, tenemos de todo.
Rápido, coge cable rápido, que esto no me lo quito yo.
No tenemos picanillo. No nos funciona. ¿Sabes? Chicos.
Chicos, vamos viniendo todos, porfa. Chicos, vamos a ir a bola.
Ya, le he pasado, lo tenía ahí. Balón, dame el balón.
And the two teams take to the pitch for the third game of the day here on pitch A. It is Los Buenos Amigos versus Smaller Cous of Belgium. Of course, a big game for these two. A reminder that this is the knockout stages, and the loser will see themselves out of the tournament. It's been a better start at 2 for Los Buenos Amigos, who picked up a win and a loss in their Group G. So they ended their group stage on 3 points. The win came against Salome FC, and the loss against Dagenham Redbridge into Cafe of Serbia, who are again one of the 4 teams who are flawless so far in this tournament. Scored 4 goals in their group stage whilst conceding 4, so a 0 goal difference for the Amigos. Their name obviously translating to the good friends. It's what you like to see, isn't it? Cous of Belgium, their opponents for this one. The team who are kicking off for this game in the yellow and green strip, but it's immediately won there by Amigos. We go down the left-hand side. Goalkeeper must have saved it if there was a shot. Cous finished their group stage rock bottom, 2 losses and a -8 goal difference in Group H. Scoring 4 goals, so maybe scoring isn't the problem for them. Both teams scored the same amount of goals in their opening 2 games, but conceding 3 times as many as their opponents, conceding 12, contributing to their minus goal difference. Their 2 losses came against Trupo Roxu, who finished top of the group, and Alba Gerudo, who of course finished second. The goals for Cous often spread around with 4 players all on 1 goal each. As now the shot comes in from Amigos. Brilliant save. And well held as well as the shot was followed up. Good save there from the Cous goalkeeper. And Amigos having the early chances. Now they move down the right hand side, looking to get the shot in. Well blocked, out for a throw in. As for Amigos, their 4 goals are more concentrated to 1 player. His name is Lozano Morgado, the number 23 for the team in black. As they're moving the ball nicely around the edge of the box, lose out, and now Cous can counter. There's good physicality there from the number 10 to continue to hold on to the ball. Have lost it though. And the other goal scorer for Amigos so far in this tournament, Medina Murcia, who is the number 22. So the number 22 and the number 23 making up the goals for Amigos. As I believe that was Lozano Morgado's shot, went over the bar. Not before a touch from the goalkeeper. There will be a corner on that far side, I believe. The winner of this game will play Dagenham Redbridge into Cafe of Serbia, who were in Los Buenos Amigos' Group G. The Serbian side played at the 2024 Eurocup. They did lose all 3 of their games in the group. Saw them exit the tournament. A looping header there from number 21 for Buenos Amigos, Cristian Navarro. And squad size for the team from the host nation, Spain, much larger. Let's do a quick count in my head. It's about 9 players more for Buenos Amigos than from the Belgian side travelling over to Benidorm. Able to take that one out of defence are Amigos, but shove over the hoardings there, and I don't think he's too happy about that one. It will be a free kick. The game goes on. Arias Lopez plays it out to the left-hand side. Jonathan Valle Garcia got options beyond him. Instead plays it out to the right-hand side. Arias Lopez plays it forward into the top goal scorer for Amigos, but his touch is a bit loose. Lopez wins it back though Where's it to? Margado drags his effort wide. Not what we're used to seeing from the clinical finisher, the number 23. But it was great football from Amigos. Great high press and a lovely pass there from Arias Lopez. Find his teammate in space. And good early pressure from the team in black. A lovely ball out to the right hand side. And Cous just a yard off of the pace of Amigos. Is now an opening comes up once again from Morgado. He finds himself in the opportunity to let shots fly on many occasions so far. Not able to hit the target. Game stays goalless as the goal kick goes long from the Belgian side Cous. Amigos have it at the back though. Rolls beyond the keeper, left for his defender on the far side. Sergio Arias. It's a nice dink ball. Looking for Margado. Takes it down nicely. Goes down under contact. No free kicks as the referee. And it was his touch of the ball that came last, so it will be a goal kick. And it's good early movement of the ball from Los Buenos Amigos. Moved the ball around really nicely. And had a couple of opportunities to test the keeper, but haven't done so effectively yet. And we saw in the last game on this pitch a 6-goal thriller. And judging by the early stages from Amigos, the amount they're creating, we might see the same in this game as well. Long kick from the Cous goalkeeper all the way to his opposite number 1 in the Amigos net. Lovely movement down the right hand side as he receives it back from Margado, who wins it back once again. Slightly scrappy as there's a man on the floor. Referee calls for a free kick. It was Cous, who went down under the contact and is still feeling the effects of it, but if we agreed that it was a free kick just on the edge of their own box, is now they look to progress the play forward. Cut out at the back there by Valle. And it's comfortable early stages here from the team in black. They were just knocking it around Cous. They've hardly had an opportunity to trouble the opposition's net. Kick from the goalkeeper, sorry, goes long. Not sure who the intended target of that one was. And Amigos able to have control of the ball once more, laid out to the left hand side and was just taken off of the feet of the number 19 Manuel Diaz. He looked to let a right-footed shot fly, put out for a corner on this near side. Which comes in. doesn't trouble the box.
Aria, la próxima. Arias en la próxima. No, solo aviso. Solo le aviso.
Now the long ball from Cous finds the option forward. Well held by the Amigos keeper. As now they move down the left hand side. Lovely footwork to free himself with his man. He's found a teammate in space, but the pass was just slightly overhit. As it now comes back to him, the centre midfielder. Alejandro Sanchez sees his pass go out for a throw in for his team. Diaz receives once more, the number 19. Lovely turn, and he's found the shot. And the rebound from the keeper's save is smacked into the back of the net. And the keeper had no chance. A lovely turn to find a yard of space. And he's pummeled into the roof of the net. And Amigos find themselves one goal up. And you have to say, well deserved. Cous have put little pressure on the opposition net. And Amigos have been piling it up all game so far in this first half. About 13 minutes gone. They find themselves one in the lead. Moved out to the right hand side for Medina Murcia. And I believe the goal scorer was the number 21, Christian Navarro, which would mean the number 21, 22 and number 23 have all scored for Amigos and nobody else. Clinical finishing from the number 21. It was probably harder to miss than it was to score, to be fair, but they all count, especially in such an important game as this. Where they could be seeing themselves playing Dagenham Redbridge into Cafe. Again, as I say, the team they played in the group, Amigos. The result of that one was a loss, as Dagenham Redbridge into Cafe of Serbia are one of 4 teams to be flawless in this tournament so far, with 2 wins out of 2. Scrappy in the centre of the park, as now his shot is fly. Definitely troubled the keeper. Came off the post and out for a throw-in for Cous. Now goes long, and the keeper beats the attacker there, but picked up in the centre of the pitch. Free kick, says the referee. Alejandro Diaz, the man who's getting talking to from the referee. And there's changes getting ready for Amigos. Throw looped into the box and out onto the edge. Lovely footwork, and it's just dragged wide from the number 10. Halil Khan Domikapu. Lovely chop onto his right foot and his side-footed effort just trickles past the post. Took a deflection on its way through though, will be a corner. Comes in, intercepted by Amigos, who can look to counter. The defensive work there from Cous, but they've lost it once again. Great soul touches there. Ball rolls from Macab. We've seen a lot in futsal. Free himself of 2 men, but now Amigos can move forward. And it is a free kick. Great run there from Sergio Medina.
No, dice porque le va a la falta. ¡Mai! Va a lanzar el que cambie, perfecto. Nos esperamos.
And Bodeas, the number 19, stood over it alongside the top goal scorer for the team, Lozano Morgado. One right-footed, one left-footed. And it's Morgado who goes for the shot, cleared. Not effectively though, before it is eventually fully cleared out of the box. Diaz still in control of the ball for Amigos, and the pressure won't let up for Cous, who only find themselves 1 goal down. We saw Bodeas fight back from 3 goals down before eventually losing on penalties to Avatus. Shot from range, saved by the keeper and out for a throw-in on this near side. Lovely kit. There's always some lovely kits at these tournaments that I like to get my hands on from some of the players. In the last game between Avatus and Bodeas, 2 beautiful kits that focuses on football, as Cous go long, cut out by the back line of Amigos, and Sanchez just bundled over there by Macab. Gives away a free kick. Keeper comes over to take. And last couple of minutes of this first half has seen dominance from Amigos, not able to hit the back of the net as often as they might have liked. Only the one real opportunity for Cous of Belgium from the number 10. Bit of magic from Macab, chopped it onto his right foot before dragging his shot wide from distance, must be said, but not really been able to get themselves into this game. The team in yellow and green representing Belgium at this tournament. I don't think there is any other Belgian sides here in Benidorm for this tournament. So just playing it around the back. Cous looking to just have a decent spell of possession with the ball and gain some control over this game, but they've lost it in the centre of the pitch, and the shot might come in. Faked, made out to the left hand side, and it's now put in. Keeper does well to hold on to it from the cross of Jose Manuel Campillo. And they're just not being able to hold on to the ball for long enough. The Belgian side. Then Macab goes down, wins a free kick.
Ojo, hola, tienes.
Vale, sube, Carrillo.
Dios.
¡Marcos, sal! ¡No, estáis los dos! ¡Marcos!
¡Sal tú, Marcos, sal tú! ¡Sigue, Marcos!
Cous with the ball at the back once again, moving it around, back three, before eventually launching it long from the keeper. And Amigos pick it up in the centre of the pitch. Now they can move to the left, cutting inside before playing some beautiful passes, and it's a lovely ball into the centre of the box. Jose Manuel Campillo sliding into his foot onto the ball. Keeper does well to deal with it. Still got it though, the team in black. Now on the left hand side. Nothing central for them, and this pace pass goes out for a throw, and there is the half-time whistle. A good performance from Amigos, and Cous have been defensively resilient, but not really troubling the opposition net. And the scoreline at half-time, 1-0 to Los Buenos Amigos.
Non, non, je sais.
Vamos a hacer el segundo, ¿eh?
Y yo presionaría un poco más.
C'est bien.
Il y a la table de commentateurs.
Por eso soy árbitro.
¿En el descanso pueden calentar con la de jugar? Pregunto.
Y junta las dos camas.
No, con una le vale. Con una le
pierde.
Con una le vale, llama, seguro que llama a la novia donde esté y le paga el billete. Le llama a la novia donde esté y le paga el billete.
Mira, Antonio, para que veas.
A este le falta un poquito de presión. Vale, pues lo quitamos, lo hinchamos. Venga, va. Esta queda como marco, ¿no? Silbando para allá. Yo voy preparado.
And the team's back on the pitch for the last 20 minutes of this game. Saw Amigos take the lead, and only the one goal in the game, despite maybe them thinking could have had a few more, and Cous thinking he might be lucky to have only conceded one. They need to get back into this game, the Belgian side, the team in yellow and green, because they haven't really threatened the opposition all too much. 2 losses out of 2 from them, and it looks to be, it might be a third and a way out of the tournament, but of course that's not the way they want things to go, as a chip from long almost caught out the keeper of Amigos. He was back there to hold on to that one though. Lovely ball, lovely touch there, and the shot comes in from the number 9 of Amigos, Felipe Castillo Pastor. Took a deflection on its way through, will be a corner. Lifted, looking for Medina. Shot comes in and wide. Amigos starting the second half like they finished the first. And Cous need to show signs of improvement. Once again, a long ball, either looking for the target man or looking to catch out the goalkeeper. Neither one was the result. And Amigos have the ball once again. Now down the left hand side. Option Central uses them. 1-on-1 with the keeper, and it's slotted away. There is the second for Amigos. It is the number 9, Felipe Castillo Pastor, who calmly slots it into the bottom left after taking it round a couple of men. Lovely goal from the number 9. And he joins a list of goal scorers for Amigos so far in this tournament of Lozano, Morgado, Medina, Murcia, and number 21, the man who scored earlier in this game, Christian Navarro. And like I say, beginning second half as they finished first, Amigos this time hitting the back of the net. And they are well and truly in control of this game now. But we've seen what happens to teams who think they're in control, i.e. Avatus in the last game on this pitch, 3-0 up just before the end of the first half, before conceding a late one in the first half and then 2 in the second. They ended up winning on penalties, but you never know, especially with the momentum from 40 minutes of open play. There's a free kick is given there on the edge of Cous box for Amigos. It is the goal scorer, Castello, who stands over it alongside the number 11, Marcos Hernandez. And it is left to Hernandez. 3-man wall. Most likely due to how close this free kick is. It's still whipped in anyway. Good save from the Cous goalkeeper. And once again, getting his body in the way. The man in between the sticks. Yassine Uzari, number 19. Now it might be patience from Amigos. There's no rush. Of course, 2 goals up. Even at 1-0 you felt there was some risk in some of the play that Amigos were doing. Of course, 1 goal levels the game, but now having doubled their lead, there's less urgency. Well, there's 3 now. Castello doubles his count for the game and for the tournament. It's 3 for Los Buenos Amigos, and just as I'm saying, they might slow things down now. It's done quite the opposite. They found the back of the net once again. A brace for Felipe Castello. And if they weren't in the driving seat before that goal, they definitely are now. I think Castello wanted to see himself off the pitch there, but the referee wanted to get the ball moving from kick-off, and it has now. Comes out to Demikapu. Drives down the left-hand side. Holds onto it well. It's just feeling a knock there on his right boot. And the yellow card is brandished for Castello, who now leaves the field of play. He's replaced by what looks to be a defensive change. Sergio Munoz, number 2, replacing him. You can see the bench there on the left. It's absolutely stacked for Los Buenos Amigos. Plenty of depth for the team of the host nation. Demikapu finds himself back on his feet. He's been a bright spark for Smala Cous. Maybe not bright enough as his teammates have been unable to support him with the ball often enough. Referees weren't ready for that. Must be retaken. 2 men in the wall for Amigos. Blocked it on the first occasion. And they remain in the wall for the retake. Demikapu standing on the goalkeeper, not allowing him space. It's laid back to the edge. Now it's to the right hand side. Nice ball roll, creates a yard of space. And free kick for Los Buenos Amigos.
Mister, no me pases más de ahí. No, no. No, por ahí, por ahí. Ahí está genial.
Now it's chipped down the line. Squared. There's an opportunity here for Amigos to make it 4, and they do. Lovely finish. Once again, another calm and composed one. This time, number 27, Edwin Manuel Campillo, who adds his name to the list of goal scorers. Not only for the game, for the tournament, that's his first. And it means it's 4 for Amigos, 4 unresponded goals. And they came into this game having only scored 4 in their 2 group stage games, and they've doubled that now after this knockout game. Good save there from the Amigos keeper, immediately feeling the pressure back from Cous. And we've seen stranger things in Minifootball than a comeback from 4-0 down, but It looks so unlikely for Smaller Cous now. About 10 minutes left in the game. And they haven't really threatened the Amigos net all game. There's been moments and glances at goal, but nothing substantial. Play goes down under contact there, the captain feeling the pressure from, I think, an attempted shot that he got himself in the way of. No lack of fight from this team. Right, being 4 goals down.
Día justo, llevamos ahora 10:03.
Lovely footwork there from the number 8. Yawi freed himself of his man. Dictating his play a bit like Sergio Busquets, the way he just slowly meanders around the pitch. He takes his time when he has the ball. Amigos managing to play around him, and now driving down the right hand side. Well defended there by Cous. Now they can move down the right hand side. Plenty of numbers back though, 5 men behind the ball out of the 6 outfielders for Amigos immediately as soon as they lose the ball. Great work rate from the team in black. Now for a throw in for Cous. Pink ball down the line. Who's managed to win themselves a throw in the opposition half. It's back to Demikaku. But now Amigos can counter. It's a 3v2. It's squared central and it's 5. A brilliant counter. And the leads up an anime celebration there from the 2 Amigos players. And he found himself in acres of space on number 17 at the back post. Ivan Valera Fernandez makes it 5 in this game. And it's dominance from Los Buenos Amigos. And in the first half, they couldn't find the back of the net as often as they liked, but managed to create a fair amount of chances. And I'd say they've probably created just as much in this half. They've just been able to hit the back of the net much more often, maybe due to Cous committing them forward, going slightly gung-ho, looking for a way back into the game and allowing the space in behind. But Amigos certainly capitalising on the opportunities they've been given in the second half. And if there was any doubt at half time of who could go on and win this game, certainly isn't any now. And shot from long, well saved from the retreating goalkeeper, who found himself employed as a fly keeper, immediately started running back. He just clutched it out of the air as it was heading into his own net. Managing to keep the score at just 5 for Amigos. Cleared by the back line of the team in black. Now move it out to right hand side, back to the keeper. and the tempo much slower now in the game, as they're just looking to see out the half, see out the game, and see out their space in the round of 16. As I say, well, they will be playing Dagenham Redbridge Intercafe of Serbia if everything finishes as is. And just a reminder of that Serbian team, they have been in the international tournaments before, played at last year's edition of the 2024 Eurocup, in which they lost all 3 of their group games, but to get there in the first place is certainly an achievement in itself. Maybe a free kick there for Cous. Of course, sliding challenges not committed. And it is Macab who looked to be standing over it, leaves it for number 8, Al Yahawi. Who leaves it once more. Or doesn't. Right, communication errors potentially there from Cous, as the referee is now ready to let the game play. The shot comes in from the goalkeeper, finds himself well up the pitch. And Amigos able to counter, referee calls advantage, and acres of space here as it's laid back for number 7, Christian Bodeas. But he found it at the feet of the goal scorer of the most recent one, number 17, Ivan Valera Fernandez, who squared it back into the feet of his teammate, who dragged his effort wide. The closing stages of this one. Third game of the day here on pitch 8. It's dominance from Los Buenos Amigos. Patience and just running down the clock from Los Buenos Amigos. They're under some pressure though, able to play around it. Well, in 3 games we've seen pretty much everything. We've seen a standard game in the first one, a 2-0 win for Selexion versus Transportes. A closely matched game which saw penalties in the second, a very dramatic one between Avatus and Bodeas. And we've seen pure dominance in the form of this one from Buenos Amigos and Cous. And it has been just that, Amigos playing around the opposition for pretty much the whole 40 minutes, and Cous not able to grow into the game really at all. As you can see now, they're just knocking the ball around the opposition, and maybe the desire's gone from the Belgian side, but just goes to show Amigos have been very impressive in this game. And they're not letting up, they might be looking for a forfeit. This ball moves just outside the box on the left hand side of it. Now whipped in, and it is eventually dealt with, and the keeper claims. Cous with the ball in the centre of the pitch. He's back to Macab. One at the back there for Amigos. Options for the keeper, plays it short. And surely the final whistle is impending. And there it is. Final whistle goes. And I've said it all throughout the game, I don't need to say it again. It was pure dominance from the team in black, Los Buenos Amigos. And a valiant effort from Smile Cous, but they see themselves exit. And what's next for Amigos is a match-up in the round of 16 against Serbian side Dagenham Redbridge Intercafe, in which they played in the group stage. In that one it was a loss. Up next here on pitch A, it is Portuguese versus Belgian. It is Bodeas and Freyo versus Macab. Now see you for that one.
Sí, claro. Escúchame, ya había puesto el no, Tapirsac. ¿Dónde se entrega el MVP? Allí, ahora te lo... Vale, ahora te avisamos. De acuerdo, estoy en el vestuario, me avisáis.
Thank you very much.
Vale, vamos al vestuario.
I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the beat. You've been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it, like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it, la 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 la.
Dale, un baño. Vale, ya, pero no pasa nada.
Nos lo ha dicho realmente de la segunda parte, no de la... Llevamos la misma talla.
Ah, vale, vale. O sea, si lo dejo sin agua me mata.
Cara, vai, viado.
Mas ontem eu tava fazendo mais isso. Eu tava na do Rodrigo.
Puta morto, mas tanto que correu atrás de nós ontem.
É isso que eu tava tentando fazer ontem.
Louco. Puta morto. Tanto correu atrás de nós ontem. E passaram?
Passaram, né? Bora, vem, pega mais aí.
Vem, puto, comer.
Vamos. Vai,
Rodrigo, direito. Continua, você é louco, você manda guardando.
Vai você entender, hein, puto.
Faz só um movimento aí, mano. Vai. Isso.
Corre lá, mas é, caralho. Olha lá quem tocou. Ai, Di é burro demais.
Bora, mais um.
E é eu ainda.
Faz só um movimento. Vai. Aí já é demais, Aí já é demais. Aí já é demais o quê? Aí já é demais. Poxa, o Josh tamo de.
No permite que todo el mundo le quiera. Lo importante.
Va, chicos, va. Alex, va.
Yo, ok.
Y no tenemos balones tampoco. No estaba todo preparado.
Después de este partido,
Sí. Sí. Los coloco yo, vete para allá.
Está aquí el chico este,
Vete para allá.
¿sabes? Está aquí el chico este conmigo aquí.
Mándalo a la mierda.
No, oye, me ha dicho todo que...
And both teams take to the pitch, led out by the referees The two teams for this one, Portuguese versus Belgian showdown. With Bonde Semfredo of Portugal taking on Macab of Belgium. For Freyo, a quick overview of their group stage. It was a win and a loss, which obviously saw them finish on 3 points in Group F in second. There's a 0 goal difference for them, scoring the same amount as they've conceded, which is only 4, which is similar to a couple of other teams, such as the team on the pitch last. Los Buenos Amigos ended up winning their game 5-0, but they came into the game having scored 4 and conceded 4 in the group stage. As for their opponents, Macab, a draw and a loss, so only 1 point coming into this game. 3 goals for them and conceding 7. So plenty of action at either end of the pitch. It is Bonde Semfredo in the yellow kit and Macab in the white one. So Macab is the team to kick us off. Their draw came against Logozzo and their loss came against Atlantia. Atlantia being one of 4 teams to be flawless in this tournament, and also will play the winner of this game, Sol de Atlantia. A force to be reckoned with so far in this tournament. As I say, 2 wins out of 2 for them. Join a small group of teams who early on looked to be the favourites. Goal scorers for Freyo so far in this tournament. Their leading scorer is their number 9, the man to call on, Fabrizio Simoes. And he's joined by a couple of names on only one, such as Sandro Martinho and Maurizio Figueiredo, who make up their 4 goals. As for Macab, it's a similar story, obviously only for their 3. Their leading scorer having just 2, Socha Zaludkowski, their number 5, is the man on 2. It's a good save there from the Macab goalkeeper. As Freyo can move the ball around now, and their other goal scorer, Macab so far in this tournament, Arnoud Hiekman. Shot from Freyo wide of the mark. Both teams maybe not hitting the back of the net as much as they would have liked so far in this game, averaging about 1.5, 2 goals each in each game. And especially when you think the winner of this plays Sol de Atlantia, who are no stranger to a goal. Definitely puts some pressure on these teams. Number 83 for Macab, Arnoud Hiekman, goes down under contact, wins a free kick for his team. And for Freyo, the team that came out of Group F, they were just 1 goal away from finishing top, but also just 1 goal away from finishing bottom. All teams in that group finished on 3 points, with the team in first finishing on a goal difference of +1, Freyo finishing on a goal difference of 0, and the team below them finishing on a goal difference of -1. So probably the most tightly contested group you could possibly get in this tournament format. As Macab have an opportunity from this free kick, 2 men in the wall, gets past them, rebounds out, and Freyo have control of the ball. They now look to enter the opposition half, move down the left-hand side. Winger has been squared up by his man. He's managed to get round him though, and there's a shot in there. It's a good save. Instinctive from Rodrigo Rosa, the number 92, to just flick a boot at it, but well matched by the keeper for Macab. Early opportunity goes Freyo's way. And they have the ball once more. Felipe Cruz Fernandez was in acres, but it goes down the left-hand side instead. Good save from the keeper. Fernandez now picks up the ball. Lovely footwork to get around his man. And it's an advantage played by the referee. He's moved on to the left foot. And it's struck. And it's gone wide. It's managed to be kept in play though. Beautiful footwork by the two players there. Most notably the number 92, Rodrigo Rosa, who managed to get the shot away. But as I say, dealt with nicely by Macab, who picked it up on the edge of their own box. They're under pressure. Managed to play around it. No options forward. Now goes long. Looking for his teammate in the box. Laid back to his teammate instead from a failed clearance from Freyo. They're looking dangerous here, Macab. Creating a yard of space. Pulled onto his left foot, and it's a brilliant diving save there from the keeper for Freyo, the number 1, Bernardo Silva. Who sees himself on the ball, the number 1. Bernardo Silva moves it out to the left-hand side. Options central, being doubled up. Macab did get onto the ball, but Freyo ended up picking up the loose scraps, and almost a mistake there at the back for Freyo. But they're managing to hold on to the ball for a long period of time. Each time they do, and now the ball comes into the box. It's lovely footwork once again. Definitely a very technical team are this Portuguese side, which is a common theme with Portuguese sides in general, is their technical ability. Even in the World Cup earlier in the year in May in Baku, we saw a Portuguese side who looked very good, came out of the group stages unbeaten, won all of their games. Thiago Lapa, I believe, was top goal scorer for the tournament at one point before a dramatic exit. But you know, the Portuguese are very good with the ball at their feet. As now the ball is whipped in, cleared by Macab. Not effectively though, and Freyo hold on to the ball once again. Again, soul touches, which we see in futsal so often, translated over to mini football. One back by Macab in the centre, but again, not able to cling on to it, just immediately losing out and forced into a low block by this Portuguese side who are charging forward. Now down the right hand side, Felipe Cruz lets off a shot. Out for a throw in. Good early press shot from the Portuguese side. certainly deploying quite a high keeper, higher than we've seen in any other team so far to date. Bernardo Silva not afraid of getting too far forward to help out his team in attack. Lost in the centre of the park, and now Macab can move forward with it. They've held onto it nicely. Free kick taken away by Freyo. I believe it was Kickerman. Went down under contact and done well to hold on to the ball up until that point. Will be a free kick from about 10-15 yards outside the opposition box for Macab. Certainly haven't had too many opportunities. The Belgian team playing in white and blue. A set piece from deep, launched in, and out for a corner, I believe. Certainly worth the effort. Leo Silva goes over to take the corner. See that? Drilled in at some pace, that free kick. Corner comes into the far post, cleared by Freyo. And they've won a free kick just outside their own box. Felipe Cous often being the man involved in the action for Freyo. Goes down under contact. And the ball is rolling once more. Shot comes in from very deep. Wide. Shot from about the halfway line. Not sure if that was going to test the keeper or not, but wide nonetheless. Long from Macab, picked up by Freyo in the centre of the pitch. Cous once again, this time losing out, and Macab can move down the left hand side. Got three men on the attacker. And Silva loses out to his opposite number, Orlando Costa. Cous plays it off to his teammate. Now Macab picking up on a loose pass from Freyo, and they can move forward, but there's not enough men committing forward to help out the two that were up there. They've won a throw in on the near side. Just seems like Macab are just slightly too slow in transition, and are just happy sitting in a low block and allowing Freyo to come at them. Step over to create a yard of space, drills it across the face of goal. He's eventually cleared, but again lands back at the feet of Freyo, and Macab sitting back once again. Have now picked it up and won a free kick from it. Leo Silva won the ball back before laying it off to a teammate, and the referee deemed there was a free kick in there, just outside their own box. Noam Perry moved the ball central. Silva. Good movement there from Macab, and able to put it into the box, but keeper claims it. Now it's out here with Rodrigo Rosa. Can't get past his man. Freyo have had probably the majority of the ball and majority of chances so far in this game. They've looked very decent when they've got it, especially in areas just outside the box. Macab are pinning themselves back. They don't need to sit as deep as they are. Potentially trying to draw the keeper Bernardo Silva forward. You know he can overcommit at times. The number 1 who's on the ball now lays it out to the left hand side. So he now moves into the opposition half and lets off a shot. Blocked. They've taken too long to get the shot away, but regained by Freyo. Orlando Costa moves it out to the right hand side. Rudosa. Nice drag back, but gives away the throw. About 5 minutes left in this half and still goalless, but Freyo looking like they're most likely to hit the back of the net, but now Macab can move forward and they've almost hit the back of the net there. Brilliant chance for Leo Silva. And they've hit them on the counter. And there's not many bodies back and just dragged it wide for the far post. Big opportunity for Macab, probably the biggest for them all game so far. Freyo just being caught out there. Need to be slightly careful at times. Launch long from the goal kick. Last touch from a Macab player will be a throw-in in the Freyo half. Bernardo Silva edging forward, plays it out to his defender alongside him. Hudson Juanero plays it out to the left hand side. The ball looking for maybe an option at the far post. Well away from any of his teammates, goes out for a goal kick for Macab. And it's been more of a tactical battle, really. We've seen for moving the ball in and around the box, not necessarily quick to release a shot. We've seen Macab sitting extremely deep, trying to entice the back line of Freyo further and further forward, maybe looking to hit them on the counter. Still goalless as we approach half time. Freyo with the ball on the edge of the box, looking to lift it in. Dealt with by Macab, and no nonsense clearance finds its way back at the feet of Bernardo Silva, the number 1 for Freyo. Nice movement, and keeper gets a touch onto it, and Freyo couldn't get onto the loose ball. Keeper was on the floor. Once again, ball is recycled. Now moves out to the right hand side. Rossa back central. Macab now with an option to shoot from distance, and it's a good save from Bernardo Silva, and that's where you see it can potentially happen when you drag your keeper forward, if a bounce rebounds into the path of a Macab player from misplaced pass or whatever it may be, significant risk with having your keeper that high up the pitch, but can be ever so beneficial scoring goals. Good high press from Macab, something we haven't seen from them all too often in this game, as they now look to retreat. Well played around by the Portuguese side as Bernardo Silva once again the keeper on the ball. Now in the opposition half Freyo. Brilliant. It was a brilliant goal. I thought that hit the netting behind the goal. An absolutely brilliant finish there. And as I say, all it took was one bit of individual brilliance. And he's absolutely smashed into the far corner. What a finish that is. Freyo find themselves one goal up, and Macab cannot keep sitting in this deep block and allowing Freyo these opportunities from distance, because as you can see, they can hit them. No doubt about that. And they'll need a response. It looks to be the last couple of moments of the first half, and what a time to get the goal. Really put your mark on the game. And Macab have a corner here. It could be an opportunity to level. Only one man in the box for the Belgian side. Comes out to the edge. Shot from distance. Cleared. And a dangerous throw-in on the far side. Immediately showing some fight and a response are the Belgian team. Final whistle goes on the... or half-time whistle, sorry, goes on the pitch opposite. Play still resumes here. Long throw into the box. Can't find the head of his teammate, and shot goes wide. And there is the half-time whistle. Confirmation as well that it is the number 8, Hudson Juanero, who scored that absolute screamer, which sees the game 1-0 at half-time in favour of Freyo. And it's probably deserved in terms of how they've been working it around. Maybe haven't had enough as many shots as they could have, trying to create the quality opportunities, but it's an absolute core cut from the number 8, Hudson Juanero. And he pummeled it into the top corner. Leaves the game 1-0 at half time. and Freyo take back to the pitch, as do Macab for the second half. Peach from Hudson Juanero into the top corner for Freyo on the brink of half time. Put his team 1 goal in the lead. And of course now Macab will need a response, but for Freyo, I'm interested to see how they approach this second half and whether they will attempt to double their lead or attempt to play more patient and work it around the back and not be so urgent with their play. Because we've seen Macab's main strength so far in the first half was hitting the Portuguese side on the break and sitting in the low block. So the more they commit forward, Freyo, the more risk they're putting up. If they can double their lead, it'll be massive for them. There's a corner there for Freyo. Good start from the Portuguese side. Immediately won themselves that corner. Comes into the far post. Just headed over. Goal kick, says the referee, despite some complaints from the players out on the pitch. You know, looks to be going long. Juanero extremely high, looking to press the short option. Does go long, not able to be controlled. Will be a throw-in for Freyo. There, the number 7 on your screen, Felipe Cous, has been quite the bright spark in this game so far, and maybe some attention being required for the number 3 for Freyo, Eddie Floor. And the referee's just asking him to leave the field of play to be replaced, so he can be checked on. Game goes on though. Comes out to number 6 on this near side. Looks for an option beyond him. Nothing doing. Loose ball picked up by Freyo. Good chance for anyone to just stick a toe on it. The goal was gaping and waiting for a touch. There is confirmation of a booking for Macab. Arnaud Kierkemann, one of only 2 goal scorers for Macab so far this tournament. The only one on 1 goal, the other on 2. Sacha Zalukowski. Macab looking to grow into this game immediately. Brings him press high up and it's almost given away there. Done well to play around it in the end. Freyo. Edith Floor receiving a booking as well. Man who was asked to leave the field of play. It's come off the post. Big effort there. Macab being saved by the woodwork. Bounced straight out. Now Juanero moves it central, and number 9's created himself a yard of space, and Macab really on the back foot, not able to get out of their own box. It's hit the post. It's had to be cleared off the line. Macab really aren't growing into this game, and there's another absolute screamer. This time the number 6 launches his effort into the roof of the net. Similar position to the first. He picks it up central, moves it out to the left. Left-footed effort, fired past the keeper. And he gets his boots dusted off as well. It's deserved. That is an absolutely beautiful finish to double their lead. And Macab surely will be growing desperate. Again, he's somewhat early doors in the second half. There's still about 15 minutes to play. At the end of the first half and the start of the second, two absolute screamers from Freyo to put themselves 2 goals up, unresponded from Macab. They look to be booking their place in the round of 16 to take on Sol de Alantir. They've been moving the ball really nicely, the Portuguese side. Lots of neat little flicks and tricks. They pick up a free kick just in the opposition half. Maurizio Figueiredo goes down under contact. Man who scored one of the goals previous to this game in the group stage, the number 77, finds himself on the pitch and immediately in the wars as he wins a free kick for his team, about 5 or so yards in the opposition half, just left of the centre spot. Going back to what I was saying at the start of the half, how will Freyo approach this game? Well, they're 2 goals up now. And they might just have to see this one out because Macab have not been putting really any pressure on them. Had a couple of opportunities which they could have scored from, but consistently is an acrobatic effort there at the far post for Freyo. From Hudson Pinheiro. Once again getting himself involved in the spectacular. Of course, his first of the game. A missile from range. And almost tried to get another one with an acrobatic overhead kick. Yeah, Freyo surely now will sort of try and manage the game slightly and slow down their tempo, not try to move into the opposition half as quickly as they have been throughout the game. Just need to knock it around and run the clock down, do the team in yellow. Ball's gone long to the right hand side. Taken down nicely onto the touchline, cut back. Looking for his number 9 in support, Fabrizio Samoes. Who is still the top goal scorer, the number 9, despite not hitting the back of the net in this game. Not found himself in the opportunities he has previous to this one. Corner comes all the way back to the keeper. And Cous now down the line for his teammate who lifts it into, looking for the far post. No one there. Good high press there from Macab as they win a free kick high up the pitch. Could have been worse than that though, it was almost given away, and had he have won it, the number 5 Zardukovsky, we know how clinical he can be. Of course, 2 goals for him in the tournament. If he's one-on-one with the keeper, you'd put your money on him hitting the back of the net. Just the free kick though. About 10 yards, 5 yards outside the opposition box from Macab. This could be a way to get themselves back into this game. We saw brilliant finishes from Hudson Juanero, who picks himself up a booking. Can they replicate in Macab? Bernardo Silva comes out to meet it. Well, the keeper launches long. Bernardo Silva claims in the air once again. He's been very good, not only on the ball, but in terms of shot stopping as well. Not had too much to do, the number 1. But what he has had to do, he's dealt with extremely well. Macab moving forward and once again winning a free kick. Similar position. He's slightly further back. This time Van Latham. He's the man who wins it. Macab putting on the pressure now. It's not going to be easy for Freyo. This time a 2-man wall for Freyo. As the shot comes in, it's taking a couple deflections on the way through. Will be a corner as it's gone wide. Short option available. Is used. Silva. The shot comes in and could have gone anywhere from that deflection. And Macab really stepping up their game. If they get a goal in the next couple of minutes, it's game on. Long throw from Macab. Looking for the target man. Rebounding out to the edge and the shot comes in and it's a goal. It's another good finish. This time, Bodeas, the number 7 for Macab, reduces the deficit to 1. And as I was saying, they have got that goal. And it is game on now in this tie. It's not as easy as Freyo might have thought. It took 2 wonder strikes to penetrate the defence of Macab. And maybe not as wonderful of a strike, but certainly a quality one. This time for Quaymodella of Macab. Here's the reason they are back in this game. Big 50-50 there. And they'll both be feeling the effects of that. Both jumping into the challenge. And tensions rising in this one. Both players wanting to give as much for their team as possible.
Je suis là, les gars, Arnaud, Sacha, prends-lui la balle.
He will have to receive some treatment.
Prends-lui la balle. Sacha, prends-lui la balle. Là, le 11, prends-lui la balle. Là, David. Là, ici.
This is probably beneficial for Freyo to just take some of the momentum out of the game, slow it back down, take the tempo down a few notches, and they can sort of gather their thoughts, try and get themselves back into this game. Because at the moment they look like they might be on the back foot, and Macab have suddenly found good run of possession, of shots and momentum to get themselves back into this game. The Freyo player back to his feet. The other man in the challenge is not looking too good. He's been asked to leave the field of play as well. I believe a red card has been brandished for him. He did jump into the man. I thought it was a 50-50 myself. He didn't get any of the ball, to be fair. Probably the right decision. And just as Macab thought they might have been back in this game, immediately been pegged back. And it would take some doing now to undo Freyo, who have looked dominant throughout the game up until a couple of moments ago. Matisse Carnell, there it is, the confirmation of the red card, and they will be down to 6. Freyo, do they take this opportunity to try and add to their lead, or just slow the game down and see the rest of it out? So there's probably about 5 minutes left in this game, so the red card should see the game finish with Macab having 6 players on the pitch. Bernardo Silva, under some pressure though, manages to get rid of it effectively. Here's a throw-in for Freyo on that far side. Just hit of trouble trying to find a ball. It's come backwards and shuffled along down the left-hand side. And the shot comes in. This time the number 10, Orlando Costa, elects to try a shot from range. His effort is ballooned over the bar. Tried trickery, but Freyo come away with the ball, and now they're charging into the opposition box. Good physicality there from Silva. And he wins a goal kick for his team. Good defensive contributions there from the number 10. Not afraid to get stuck in and get physical with his man. Goal kick goes long for Macab. Again, there's only 1 goal in it. Maybe a man down, but it only takes 1 shot, which we've seen from especially Juanero, his 2 fantastic efforts is the difference in this game. Superman looking to launch this throw. Going to stay into the box. Instead elects to go backwards to his keeper. Receives it once again. Given away, immediately given back by Freyo, and Bodeas moves it out to the right hand side, the scorer of the first and only goal for Macab in this game. They'll need a bit of magic to find another, especially only 5 outfield players against Freyo's 6. Found a yard. They might let one fly here, Freyo. Simoas finds the yard. Good block from Macab. The captain, Simoas, lets his shot fly, but couldn't find that pathway to the back of the net. Costa moves it out to the right hand side. Turned all the way back to the keeper. But it's in the hands of the Macab number 1, and he can now restart play. Lovely work from Ludkovsky, but loses out. And the long ball looking for Simoas, claimed by the Macab goalkeeper. Surely not long left in this game. Macab may be growing desperate, launching the ball forward as they have here. Could have been put into the box, but they still got it on the edge. Silba, nice footwork. Can't find Ludkovsky. And now Simoas can charge. Finds a man on the far post. He's put over the bar. I thought he couldn't miss. Macab being let off with one there. Goal kick goes long. Great work from Fabrizio Simoas to get it into that position. Laid it over to Orlando Costa, I believe it was. Who was 4 feet away from the goal. Keeper had already committed the other way. But they've won a free kick high up the pitch, Macab, and this could be the opportunity. We saw a similar story in the second game on this pitch with Bodeas, where the hero in that one scored twice, and it is Grimaldes who scored the first. Can he double his tally for the game? He can't, but he's landed into the path of the player in the centre of the box, and there was players around him. He could have let the shot fly. Corner comes in. It's once again the same man who can't take it down effectively, and there is the full-time whistle. And Freyo managing to see themselves through, playing Sol de Adelante, the winner of Group E, in the next knockout round. And it was nail-biting stuff for them at the end of the game, especially from that free kick. Grimaldes, man who got his team back into the game, almost able to double his tally and get the equaliser. The game ends 2-1 and Freyo are through to the next round.
J'attendais à ce que tu tombes et elle est trop très loin. En fait, elle est juste là, je peux rien.
Gonna end bad when my body only moves for the beat. Y'all been waiting for me. I'll just keep dropping it like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just keep dropping it like there's no stopping it. Then walk with it. La 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 la. I'll just drop like I'll just la 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 la. I'll just
intento
When I
allí, a
hear
ver
it
qué hay por ahí.
coming up like that, I just know that things are gonna end bad. When my body only moves for the beat, you've been waiting for me.